Welcome to another episode of NOC Tech. Today we have the GS65 6-core CPU NVIDIA GeForce 1070 in here. But will it blend? But in all seriousness, why am I reviewing this laptop instead of other laptops? It's because this looks so different from other MSI laptops. Now the bezels are 4.9mm thin, covering more than 80% of the front body. The display they are using is a 144Hz IPS display. The per key RGB is very similar to the GE63, which is still pretty as before, but actually feels a more clickier, you know. The track feels good, but the buttons feel a bit rigid. Like, it's very hard to click at the corners. And one highlight will be the weight. At 1.8 kilograms, this is quite light for a gaming laptop. Also, the adapters have changed and became lighter. Even the power socket, it looks thinner and lighter as well. And you're probably gonna tell me, "Walao, Julian, 1.8 where got light? Got other laptops even lighter what?" Definitely this is not the lightest laptop, but to have an NVIDIA GeForce 1070 and 6 cores of processor, I think it's pretty up there. Throw any game at this laptop and the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1070 should do its job no problem. And for the CPU, the Intel i7-8750H, 6 cores, 12 threads. I have never had a smoother video editing workload on any other laptop than this. That makes this laptop a dream for videographers and YouTubers that travels a lot. But you do not have a SD card slot. What you have though is, on the left, an Ethernet port, two 3.1 USB, your audio jacks, and on the right you have the power input, HDMI out, mini display port, USB Type-C Thunderbolt, and another USB 3.1. You also have a 512 GB of NVMe SSD, which is fast but low on storage. There is 16 GB of RAM, and last but not least, you will get Dragon Center 2.0 exclusively for MSI laptop. In short, Dragon Center let you monitor your system, tune your system, boost your mic volume, and optimize your system to the game. And all you have to do is press the game on button, and it will also change the LED on your keyboard to suit the game you're playing, which works hand in hand with GeForce Experience, which optimize the game to your system. It's different. One is system to game, and then one is game to system. And it's benchmark time. I realize I don't have a lot of laptop to compare this with, so we're gonna compare it with the last PC video benchmarks. So we start with Cinebench Superposition, Unigine 2, and 3 games: CSGO, Fortnite, and Far Cry 5. For Cinebench, we benchmark the CPU, and this is not a fair fight because it is from laptop to desktop, but the laptop actually still does a little bit better than my own home PC. For the Superposition Unigine 2, it actually surpassed my PC, and for the games, it runs everything smoothly. I know this benchmark is not the best, but just give me a bit of time and I will have a database on all the benchmarks, and next time I can have a full graph of the comparisons of different laptops and desktop. But what I can say is, from this laptop performance, it can run almost anything at high settings at around 100 frames per second. So in conclusion, who is this laptop for? Gamers, of course. That's what the G stands for from GS. Anyway, the S is slim, FYI. But gamers that want to take it a next step, like semi-pros that play League of Legends or even Dota 2. For CSGO and Overwatch, maybe not so much because there is a 7 ms response time for the monitor. And I think with the new design, the very minimalistic, it looks very professional and can be it's very business suitable, you know, businessman, accountant, and you know, you don't want it to lag and you know, sometimes you want to play games, but I mean, this can be a work laptop as well, no problem. Also for videographers that travels lah. So if you're a Singaporean and you want to buy this, where can you buy this? You can go to Challenger, Gamepro, Harvey Norman, Techanic. There's retail stores and online stores. If you want to try it, of course, you go to the retail store. If you think you can just buy it online, you can just buy it off any of the sites. So that's it for the video. Do let me know what you think about the laptop. Would you want to buy it, or is this not your style? Do you rather like the old style, or you know, this one? Leave all those in the comment section, and remember to click here for more and click here to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.